Hey everybody, welcome on back to the Axe Slinger. Today on Gear Reviews, we go ahead and check this out. EPIPHONE Classic Worn Gold Top. Let's get right to it. Welcome on back. Thank you so much for coming on back to my channel. I'm almost at 30 subscribers. I can't believe it. I remember when I didn't even have one. From my heart to yours, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it means to me for everybody that is checking in and subscribing to my channel. Anyways, today on Gear Reviews, I am so excited to share this with you all. This is part of the 2020 new release of the EPIPHONE line, and this is a classic worn Les Paul in a gold top finish. This thing is insane. I love it. So let's go over some of the details on this axe, then we'll get to some audio samples to see what everybody thinks about it. So first off, this guitar did come with a cream colored pick guard. I took them off. I think that the Les Paul looks better without it, so that's why it's not there. You can have it if you want, but for me, my, idols that played a Les Paul, like Gary Moore, Slash, Zach Wilde, Joe Perry, Jimmy Page. I prefer it with it off. Anyway, so this is a matte finish, or what they call classic worn. So if you look closely, you can see the grain on the guitar. So it's not a gloss, which I love this. I hate glossed finishes. I love that it's matte. You can feel the wood. This is the back of the guitar. I love the wood finish on this as well. Looks like a very nice coffee table from the 70s. And you've also got the chrome hardware stop piece right there. And tunematic bridge. Grover tuners, thank you so much, EPIPHONE. This is a huge, helps with sustaining the intonation, keeping the axe in tune. Also, huge added bonus, for me at least, I don't know about you guys out there, but I hated the old EPIPHONE headstocks. So it really separated me from getting a Gibson. Well, I'd like to say that for 2020, the people over at Gibson have listened because the EPIPHONEs, look at that headstock. It doesn't look fully like a Gibson, but it's pretty damn close, and it looks a hell of a lot better than the old EPIPHONE headstocks. So that's a huge added bonus. If you're playing this thing on stage from a distance, somebody might actually think it's a Gibson. Huge added bonus. So yeah, it is a beautiful guitar. You've got the pearl trapezoid inlays on this thing, and the neck feels great. Again, matte finish on that. It's not glossed, so for your lead playing and chugging, you're going to be able to go up and down pretty easy on this. It's also got binding, keeps everything in play. I haven't really done a setup on this. Could it use it? Yes, every guitar out of the box could obviously use a setup, but there's really no fret buzz going on here. The frets are filed down very nicely into the binding with the neck, so I have no issues with getting any sort of rough edges or metal frets sticking out while I'm sliding my hand up and down the neck. So kudos to EPIPHONE for that. You've got your 3-way toggle switch for your rhythm, treble, and in between. Also an added bonus, you have the coil splitting options. So these come in and out for both the bridge and the neck pickup. So if you want to get some kind of twanginess thing kind of going on, you can have that, So I'm more of a hard rock metal chuggy guy, you know me. However, if you want to, serenade the ladies or play some of that kind of John Mayer-ish kind of stuff, you can do that. So it's a huge added bonus. So I think we should go right ahead and plug this sucker in so you can hear what it sounds like. So I will be right back. See you soon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and check out the tones on this guitar. Now I'm running through my Mesa Boogie rectifier into a 212 5153 EVH cabinet. I do have some pedals running into the effects loop. However, right now we're going to run the clean channel just so you can kind of hear the difference in the pickups with coil splitting, stuff like that, and then we'll get into some heavier overdrive stuff for your fellow metal folks. So right now, I've only got the power section, the clean working here, but the presence is running at about 2 o'clock, okay? So let's go ahead and hear this guitar right now, and this is on the bridge position without the coil splitting. Put the volume up a little bit there. Okay, now let's go ahead and hear the middle position. To the neck position now. Let's go to the coil splitting on the treble, get some Stratty kind of tones out of this. Okay, now let's go ahead and listen to the coil splitting on the neck, and then we'll go coil splitting with both in the middle. Sounds beautiful, eh? It's so beautiful. Okay, now let's go to the middle where we're going to have coil splitting on both. As you can see, this thing could easily nail some clean tones. It also does the jazzy stuff really good too. thing is really good. I love it. I really like the fact that playing an Epiphone feels like a Gibson. I've played some multi-$1,000 Gibsons, and this one sounds like a Gibson. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch on over to some distortion. So I've got a Boss middle zone running into the effects return, and I've also got an Eris effects boost running on the front of this pedal. All right, so let's go ahead and let's check out some tones that this thing gives on the chunky side. can see, this thing absolutely slays hard rock and metal. Doesn't have an issue competing at all, and I think it's because it's got these classic Alnico Pro humbuckers, and these specific ones, it says online, were wired slightly hotter than the original. So you're going to be able to nail any sort of hard rock, classic metal sound you want. For new metal, if you run a, Fortin 33 or an Aris Effect in front of like a Metal Zone, one of those new Clerton, Grindstein things, you're going to have no problem getting modern tone out of this. Anyway, yeah, that was a quick rundown on this 2020 Classic Worn Epiphone. It comes in other colors. It comes in a cherry burst, I believe, and also comes in a purple burst. So I've always wanted a gold top. It was a no-brainer. I had to grab this. I highly, highly, highly suggest that if you don't have a Les Paul and you're looking at getting one, you don't have to fork out the money on a Gibson. Check out this Epiphone. I'm telling you, cost me $600 Canadian. That's about $4 and change US. That is a steal. You are getting a bare bones Gibson, meaning you can mod the shit out of this, and it's only going to cost you, like I said, $600 Canadian, $450 American. You can mod the shit out of it, do whatever you want. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Really appreciate it. I'm going to get back to some rock and roll here. You guys take care. One love. Cheers.